Okay, cars are getting way too heavy.
They are.
All right, this we know.
Yeah.
So I've built a graph to help visualize this.
Okay.
The scale's a bit off, so bear with me, but the very bottom here,
we have old S-Class.
Old S63, yeah.
Right.
So that's sub 5,000 pounds.
Right, okay.
And then we have...
F-150 King Ranch.
Yeah.
That's heavier, okay.
And then...
The Moon, obviously.
The Moon.
Yep. Mjolnir, heavier than the Moon for sure.
And then...
Oh, it's the new M5.
The M5, because nothing in the known universe is heavier than the M5.
Of course not.
All right, so where do you think the new S63 fits?
Well, I mean, it's got to be here then, right?
No. Just about there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're watching Throttle House. I'm Thomas.
And I'm James.
And James here is going to attempt to explain to me why an S-Class, which is the pinnacle of softness, quietness, and luxury, has a twin-turbo hybrid V8 making 791 horsepower and 1,055 pound-feet of torque, with a limited slip differential, active engine mounts, and absolutely massive red brakes.
Because it's an AMG.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh my God, it's so quick. Just drive it, get in the car, you'll see. You'll see.
Okay, maybe that's not what AMG means. In the case of this S63, it could also stand for an atrocious, mostly garbage amount of trunk space, thanks to the batteries in the floor. Or an absurd, monstrously gross price. And sure, King of the S-Classes shouldn't be cheap, but this one costs $270,000 Canadian as spec before fees and taxes. Importantly though, for that price, you are getting perhaps a better meaning for AMG. An absolute masterclass in Mercedes luxury performance. Okay, I'll stop now.
Hey, you know how we do a car meet every year?
Well, this year, we're not doing one.
No.
But we will be at Drive Festival.
Yep, we are going to be at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park for a massive car enthusiast event.
Like thousands of people.
Yeah, and in the morning we're going to drive James's Toyota Century up the Dream Car Speed Run.
Yeah, carefully. And then in the afternoon, even though there's a lot of very cool things to see, we will be hosting a meet and greet if you want to come say hi.
Go down to the description, click on the link, and get your tickets while you can. Okay, I'm in Sport Plus mode.
Yes.
The 3D gauge cluster is pretty cool.
It is.
So, the thing's pretty quick then?
1,055 pound-feet of torque.
All right.
Launch.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What the hell?
That is as quick as the sound is piped in.
That seatbelt release. Oh.
The GT63 did that
That was 3.15 seconds, 0 to 60.
AMG.
James.
Yes.
This is an S-Class. It is an S-Class.
No, it's an AMG S-Class. It's an S63. It's a full-fat AMG. I've been living with this, and you just have to understand that Mercedes made a decision. Like, immediately, you're feeling that the steering is heavier and tighter than anything else in the class.
Immediately, yeah.
The cockpit feels much more like a cockpit. You've got
Yes.
active bolstering. I had an AMG moment in this today.
An AMG? What's an AMG moment?
It's a moment that
Were you
doesn't...
tailgating somebody driving too fast?
Much
on the,
more than that.
Okay.
Much more than that. It's a moment that just doesn't occur in an S8 or a 7 Series. You feel that?
This is a ridiculous S-Class.
So you got the 9-speed transmission,
Yeah.
which is fantastic in most places, except if you pull away from a stop, for some reason the first to second in this is a very uncomfortable shift in Sport and Sport Plus mode. It's actually an uncomfortable shift in any mode.
Okay.
But
so in manual?
No, you haven't got to be manual.
No, I'm just in drive. Here we go. Ready?
Just pull away.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's a really weird decision.
What the hell?
Mercedes.
Hold on a second. We're in Sport Plus mode.
So it happens in every mode.
What? Why?
In comfort mode, it doesn't happen sometimes because it keeps you in EV
Okay,
until
comfort mode.
second gear.
Oh, that started in second.
Yeah, it starts in second because it knows. It knows it's not that comfortable.
But James, it's an S-Class.
S63 AMG.
It's supposed to smooth
All right,
everything
let me paint you
out.
a picture of what happened to me earlier.
Okay.
I'm at the traffic light.
Yes.
All right, because the thing about AMG and the 63s is, and this is a problem and a blessing that I've had with them since the beginning.
Okay.
Is that they make you as happy as they do aggressive.
Okay.
So I was at a red light,
Yeah.
car in front of me, doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, inside, I'm Biff. I'm going, McFly! McFly, let's go!
Wake up, McFly!
The light goes green, he moves over to the right, I'm in Sport Plus mode, I floor it.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
Range, I don't care about range. The only range I care about is Kendrick Lamar's vocal range as he tears Drake a new one. I look down, 3 seconds have gone by, I'm into triple digits. I see an S580 go past me.
Yeah.
That's not an S63. I look at him, you're nothing, you're nothing, you're nothing. I overtake the guy in front of me. He's actually going quite quick. But he's going to be annoyed that I've overtaken him, right? His loss, my gain.
Yes.
I turn a slight corner at speed like you're doing right now. I feel the active bolster come in.
Oh, geez.
I feel the car's got me. I don't normally listen to Kanye West, but Black Skinheads come on the radio, and it's in that moment it feels pretty bass. I'm going 500. I'm out of control. I've got a massaging seat that's overly violating. I look down, quadruple digits for the first time in my life. Blue lights in the rearview mirror, and that's the only way this ends.
Did you have a lot of coffee this
And that's
morning?
an AMG moment. I don't get that. It doesn't happen to me in the Audi or the BMW.
James will need a break. While he's recuperating, I will tell you that this drives extremely sharply.
Yes.
It drives like an AMG GT63, actually.
But the back seat has a cushion.
But you know what? That car already exists, and there's a 4-door version of it.
That's
so
true.
why does this S-Class drive like an AMG GT63,
because
James?
it's a coupe. That's a coupe. This is a sedan.
No, it's not. You
I've
can't
got it-
just. They're gatekeeping. Coupe is 2 doors.
No, it just has to be slanted at the back. I have increased legroom.
Yes.
I've got, if you get the better packages, you have the leg thing that folds out. I've got a tablet here that allows me to control stuff.
The performance of this is ridiculous. Like this.
Yeah. So here's what's interesting.
Okay.
So this is obviously a plug-in hybrid, right? So I need to give the boring measurement that it can do 33 kilometers or 20 and a half miles on electric.
We just
only
lost
range.
the rear. We just lost the rear.
It can put 100% of the power to the rear, and the torque feel is perfect in this.
Yeah.
Like comfort on the highway, if you want to overtake it, it takes a while. The transmission takes a minute to shift down. But drive this in Sport and Sport Plus. You put your foot down, instant torque. It has the advantages of an EV. Also, in parking lots, if you're in comfort mode and it's only doing battery stuff, you can switch gears easily. You've said for ages that the plug-in hybrid is the move.
It is.
You're in one.
I'm in one.
Best start believing in plug-in hybrids. They've given it everything.
They just
Too
threw
much.
everything at it. There's too much stuff.
The superiority complex I get when I'm on the road, it's absurd.
Look at all these things that are like dynamic,
Yeah.
drive, pro, sport plus, powerful, on.
So
it's just a list
You
of
can't
crap.
put it in master race mode. You can put it in pro sport plus mode, which is a lesser race. However,
James, you don't need to put an S-Class in master race mode because it's already driven by the dictator. We know. Okay, so just bring it back a little bit. Let's just all breathe. Maybe we should turn the air conditioning on. I'm gonna turn my heated seat on if you don't. No, sorry, my cooled seat on.
let me talk about what I've lived with this.
Yeah.
And immediately the ride doesn't compare to the Audi.
No, it's not actually that bad though.
It is rough.
Is it?
On rough pavement, this is nice out here. On rough pavement, you really feel it.
You know, that sentence you just said there, on rough pavement, you really feel it. That should never be said in an S-Class ever. I don't care what badge is on the back.
You have to understand, this doesn't exist in BMW or Audi form. The craziest they get is an S8 or an M70.
Because they know that class of car doesn't need
No,
the
it's
full
because they know
M
they can't-
or S treatment.
They know they can't take on Mercedes when Mercedes does it. The thing you have to understand is Mercedes have made a decision. They've allowed you this bonus content, the S63. The S580 already hits 0 to 60 in 4 seconds.
Yes.
It's 1,000 pounds lighter than this. It's simpler. From a reliability and longevity standpoint, I wouldn't go near this because it has everything, but
Yeah, so just,
It exists,
I
right?
have a question. The previous generation S63
yes,
was lighter than this.
significantly lighter.
Significantly lighter.
And it has
And
the same twin turbo V8, the same 603 horsepower, 664 pound-feet of torque. It
I
just doesn't have the electric stuff.
Like some very rough math in my head. I have a feeling that the power to weight ratios
done the math.
Oh, okay.
I've done the math.
And the power to weight
I'm
ratios
on a high right
are-
now. The way I feel right now, this energized,
Yeah.
I don't get this in the competitors. And it's taken living with this to
Yes.
learn it. Because I had all the same doubts.
Yes, I
as
know,
you.
and herein lies the problem.
Power
The
to
whole
weight
idea
ratio.
of the luxury limo class is you're supposed to relax.
Yeah, but from a driving seat, this is the best. So yeah, power to rate, this is like 5 and a bit or 6% more power to weight ratio than the previous gen S63. So the gains aren't really there. The 0 to 60 is not that different.
Right, and so this one is just now more complicated and heavier for no reason. There's way too much road noise, by the way.
Yes.
I'm in comfort mode right now.
This
is a puzzling vehicle.
No.
It really is, James.
It's the only one of the lot that's emotional and exciting to drive.
I'm not going to say it
AMG.
again. I'm not going to say it again.
I agree. It's more AMG than it is S.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
But that has its benefits. I think we should head to a drag strip.
Okay, because I've got something that I think is going to give it a bit of a run for its
but
money.
first I think you should change your clothes.
It's going to be on a different day, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. S63 E Performance takes on its most powerful BMW and Audi counterparts. In the left corner, we have Thomas in the 6,200 pound i7 M70. That is the most powerful 7 Series they make, and it is fully electric. And then with no electrification at all, it's the Audi S8. It's the horsepower loser here. However, it is by far the lightest. So there is a race here because you've got EV torque versus lighter petrol torque versus this that has everything and isn't even the heaviest. So there is a race here, but yeah, the S63's got it. It should have it. It should have it. Ooh, Audi's off first.
Oh, come on. Oh, wow, that S63 is really quick.
Oh, this is quick. This is quick. Oh, the BMW is close.
I'm wafting. I'm wafting.
The Audi slipped back. Victory, S63.
Okay. A lot of mass to slow down here. A lot of mass.
You know where I think you might win is the roll race.
Why?
Because this has got to, even though it's got electric torque, it's got to find itself in its gear. The S8 has definitely got to find itself. That knows itself. That's been to Europe over the summer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was surprisingly quick from that thing.
It was a bit all over the place, but...
Was it?
At the beginning, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's got some torque.
It really does. Jeez.
But you stayed. You stayed.
Did I?
So yeah.
This wasn't as quick as I thought it was going to be. I remember just the normal i7 being very quick.
It's heavy. It's heavy. Well, we'll talk about in a bit whether this is worth it over the normal i7.
All right, let's do a roll race.
Okay. The S8 got off first there. No electrification.
It's pretty impressive.
Okay, roll race. Roll race.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, there's Thomas going.
Oh, I've got some torque, which means
Oh, it's close.
I think I might have the jump on the S63. Oh, he's got me in the top end.
Oh, it's close. Oh, I've just got him. I've just got him. I just got him.
Oh, just took it.
Yeah. I knew the EV and the momentum would be on his side. But it wasn't enough.
I thought I had that for a very brief moment. Yeah.
Didn't have it.
Oh well.
Okay, obviously they're not all about speed, even though this has an AMG badge, an M badge, and an S badge.
Yes.
They're still luxury cars.
Well, I've just turned my cooled seats and air conditioning back on. I'm gonna have a brief massage, I think. I've chosen lumbar before we
So after a loss, you're just in the corner of the boxing ring right now?
Yeah,
Good.
I'm just getting refreshed over here, and then we'll
Okay,
have
once you're refreshed,
yeah.
why don't we pull over and actually have a chat about these in total?
Okay, can I face this one the other way? Do you mind?
Whatever you gotta do.
Okay.
You didn't face it the other way?
Oh yeah, no, I thought it best to face my fears.
Like a Batman thing.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it hasn't got better with time.
I just don't get why it's highlighted with the light.
Yeah, it's like having a big boil on your skin and then getting a tattoo around it that says, "Look here, everyone."
And I'm really grateful that BMW Canada made this car available on short notice.
It was very nice of them. And listen, it is extremely nice to drive and beautiful inside. Talk about that in a second. But
Oh, as in liquid copper metallic.
yeah, two-tone is the way for this, honestly.
I find it too my bucky.
To my bucky?
Too my bucky. Too
Okay,
obnoxious.
fair enough. It is ridiculous looking. This isn't, though. This is a nice looking vehicle.
Well, for the first time ever, it's adorned with the AMG grille.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it now looks meaty.
That's a word to choose.
And less sort of glass plasticky on that. You know, they did that sort
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Yeah. No, listen, I think this is a really good looking car. This is the one thing Mercedes is doing right now.
And winning at races.
Okay, they're it's ridiculously
And
fast
winning
car.
at Formula One.
Well, but like briefly.
Check in next week to see if that's still true. This is Alpine Grey.
Yeah.
It's got the Edition 1 package, so it's got upgraded looking wheels and stuff. I think it looks really nice. The problem these two cars have is anytime you put an S-Class next to them, it just looks like the King.
What? That's why? Where'd you get that?
Subdued Audi, enlarged A3, A4, A5,
It does just
A6.
look like a big A3, yes. No words exist in the English language to describe that. So therefore,
Yeah.
by process of elimination, this is the best looking car, or at least the most grand looking car. I don't have any issues with the look of this at all, other than I hate black chrome as a concept. It's
like black
stupid.
chrome.
No, it's stupid. Why, be chrome or be black? Trying to be both doesn't make any sense.
I get that with gold and silver, like rose gold is that to me.
Yeah.
But black chrome is fine. and you picking on the black chrome is proof that you like this, because that is such a small complaint.
No, fair enough. It is a really good looking vehicle. And like the fact that it's not black or white makes it sporty as an S-Class. Do you know what I mean?
I feel weird here, because I've had a love affair with all three of these in different ways.
Okay.
The S8,
This is such a good
when we had
car.
it in Los Angeles, we said,
Such a good
what
car.
else do you need? And it also beats everything on price. This is
probably
150 Canadian as spec.
What do you mean? That's so expensive.
225,
Oh.
270.
Oh.
It is hard not to love this, and it got off the line quicker.
It did.
Has less mass to haul off that.
This is such a good car. It seriously is such a good
Yeah,
car.
and then the i7 M70.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get the M70.
No, like going down the strip, I remember the i7, and since the EV thing makes everything feel quick, I didn't feel like it was that much quicker.
It obviously has it, because it wouldn't. The normal one wouldn't.
No, it just wouldn't hold a
Yeah.
candle to this, obviously, and it is extremely fast.
But
it doesn't-
I just drove that to Michigan and back.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel refreshed?
I didn't ask BMW about that, and I just did 1,000 kilometers in it. and it lost the race. And it was beautiful.
At least it looks really good.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But-
well, you said it now. It's on you.
And we'll talk about the inside, but yeah, I got more to say on that because I'm not done with that car.
Can we do a quick refresher of the interior of this?
Yeah, how good are you at playing piano?
Yeah, no, it's too much.
It's a piano black.
It's too much piano black.
Why don't they give you another option?
Yeah.
Because it's otherwise such a
Oh,
perfect...
I ruined it. Oops.
Yeah, you got all fingerprints. Otherwise such a perfect interior.
It is. There's nothing wrong with that. I even don't mind, like, as a screen, as far as screens go, it's a pretty good one.
It's integrated.
Right? It's integrated well. The black levels they just feel like buttons when you click them. Like there's a really obvious click to it. I don't know.
There's not that
don't
much
mind
theatre
that.
going on. This folds away when you turn off the aircon, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But everything just feels so solid. And obviously these are limos, so in the rear, it's
Yeah.
comfortable, but again, doesn't have the theatre the other two have.
No, but it's not trying to have the theater, and that's what I respect about it. It's just a good, big Audi.
It's
That's
the value out of the three.
It's
And it's so quick. Like, I know it lost the race.
not only quick, it drives extraordinarily well. Like, it drives like a sports car, this thing.
Yeah, we've hustled in it.
I really, really, really like this car. For the money, this is already pretty much my choice. As great as those are, I would just save the $100,000 and get what is essentially the perfect big Audi.
But it does have no road presence.
Okay,
At least in this spec.
It has no road presence. Fair enough. Otherwise, nothing has changed. Can we go take a look at the 7 Series now?
And I'll tell you about my love affair from the inside. Book title. All right.
This is a statement, isn't it?
Less piano black,
Yes.
interactive bar, with stupid hazard lights.
Don't throw marketing's interactive bar.
I don't
What
know.
is that?
I can't remember if that's what it's called.
It's just okay, sure.
From here, it looks like the mirror dimension in Doctor Strange.
Yes.
But looking back, that looks like the bin bag is overflowing the bin.
Yes, it does.
So a mixed review,
Yeah.
I'll say,
Yeah.
on that.
Anyway, this is a new thing.
This is
like
I got out of my Toyota Century when I
Yeah,
put this up,
yeah.
and I got in here and I was like, why does this feel the same? And this is because it's a wool cashmere blend interior.
That's real fancy. I do like that. That's really good. It's also extremely comfortable.
My
seat.
brain says it's cheaper. My brain says cloth equals cheaper, but it feels so cozy.
It does feel nice. Also, the leather in the 7 Series was so soft that sitting in it for any length of time would kind of wrinkle it. Do you remember that? This won't have the same problem.
This will in 10 years this will look exactly the same, give or take a stain if you had it.
Yeah.
Multiple stains.
No one's keeping this car for 10 years.
You'd still find a way to squash a jelly baby into it.
I would. I would.
still would.
Yeah, this is the type of car that you
Haven't
lease,
forgiven him for that.
You lease for a couple years and then you just eat the depreciation.
You do.
Yeah.
You've got a fantastic sound system,
Yep.
beautiful ride,
Yep.
quiet on the highway. The highway assists are a bit annoying.
Okay.
It doesn't let you be off the steering wheel for that long
Right.
before it goes, get back.
Yep.
And it doesn't have the capacitive touch steering wheel, so you have to do this
I
to
see.
get it back. We've got this wonderful,
Oh wait, no screen.
no screen on this one.
Oh.
This one doesn't have the screen, but it
That's
does
too
have
bad.
this glass roof which lights up in
I'm
different
sure
modes.
it does. Yeah.
Just driving this at night, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
However, it is
Yeah.
like the speakers light up, the bar is bright, this is on fire. It feels like an occasion, and
It is, but at the same time, like there's so much stuff going on.
I like it.
You know what it reminds me of? There's a building just outside of the city that I went to university in, and it's a strip club. It's called the Manor, and they don't have any taste whatsoever, and they just throw LED lights at the outside of it, and it's just the biggest eyesore in the whole
You
city.
can turn it off. You can turn it off. I found that out because when you're in the
Just
My
bringing it
modes,
up.
I drove it in efficient mode, and
Yeah.
it chooses a color scheme for you. So this goes yellow to blue.
Okay, so you don't have control.
If you're in that mode, and so I
Okay.
went to change it, but it was like maybe you just want it off, and you can turn it off.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it,
Listen, I'm just giving them a hard time. This is a very, very, very nice interior, other than the stuff that we already know that we don't like, which is too much stuff is in the touchscreen. Like, for example, these crystal buttons to adjust the seat don't actually allow you to do all of the seat adjustments. You have to go into the menu if you want to do the fine tuning of the seat, which is stupid. But
a
the
bit
massage is so good, and the seats are so comfy.
and again,
It's so nice.
limo. Like the S8 has nothing going on in the back. It
No.
doesn't even extend that far.
No.
This one, the captain's chair, whatever it's called, I don't know what.
The Prime Minister's chair.
Prime Minister's chair.
Yeah.
So first of all, we've got cushions on the seats, which obviously you can just do for $20 on an Audi. But this rear seat folds out almost completely.
Yeah.
It's very cozy.
It's very, very nice back there. I know, I really, really dig it. It's about being comfortable, and it completely achieves that, no question. That, though, is a little bit more, what's the word?
S-classy.
Okay. Yeah, it's, I know what you mean by it's very Drake.
Yes. Yes.
This whole thing looks like a tacky wallet clip.
Any more?
I keep going all day. I don't know, I don't like this bit with the red stitching.
The door card.
Yeah. The seat.
I think the door card wars were won by Lexus with the LC.
They did.
The
Lexus
LS
won.
600.
Yeah, it was like the little sheeting or
the art.
Yeah.
Well, because this is edition 1, you have this red carbon fiber weave.
Yep, we
with
do.
This, with
We
the
have
red
it. There it
stitch,
is.
and then the ambient lighting.
Yep.
This is no less strip club than the BMW. It's more strip club.
Yeah.
More black leather. Black and red has always been.
Yeah, this is just a strip club from like 10 years earlier. That's what this feels like.
You're obviously a connoisseur of strip clubs. Did the strip clubs you went to 10 years ago have 3D gauge clusters?
Oh, I can see it from here. It's weird.
Genesis,
Cool.
they're not the only ones doing it, Mercedes, but like, it's unnecessary, the 3D thing.
I don't know. You know what would look better is just a real gauge cluster. Like real ones are naturally 3D just because of the way
That would
physics and
seem
light
so
happens.
dated in this class now.
No, it wouldn't. You get like high quality, like analog dials with a little bit of digital on the side for the information, and then get rid of these stupid Gen 1 iPads glued to the dashboard.
Yeah, well, we've said that this has homogenized the...
They just complain about everything nowadays, but like, why do they gotta do... Anyway.
No, well, because the obviously good stuff is obvious. The seats are incredibly comfortable. They're
The obviously good stuff is
They're
obvious.
made of wonderful leather. The Burmester
Yeah.
high-end sound system is brilliant.
Very nice.
It's obviously an absolutely rapid car.
Yes.
The steering wheel, this AMG steering wheel we've got used to, it's fun. These little buttons are easy to use.
Yep.
It's easy to get on with. The rear seats, this has the premium package, so it's got like the tablet and
A bunch of packages on it.
yeah, this doesn't have the executive rear right seat though.
It doesn't. It can't hold a candle to that 7. It's just crazy, that rear seat in that thing. Seriously.
Somehow the 7 Series, and maybe because it exists as a petrol car as well. I was thinking maybe because it's an EV, the packaging, it just feels a bit more spacious. Even this cabin feels quite,
Yeah, like the way, like this is close, this is close, this is close.
Yeah.
Like I feel a little bit.
it's more
tightened.
claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's sport here.
And it is the sportiest of the bunch, no question.
That opening for that heads-up display is absolutely gaping. Why is it so big? I just noticed it.
We can't end the interior section of this bit on the word gaping.
Yes, we can.
As a limo then, the new S63 doesn't achieve the plush ride and heightened insulation that the i7, the S8, or even its less powerful S580 brother offers. And that, matched with its engineering complexity, absurd curb weight, and high asking price, may mean that it's not everyone's cup of tea. But, as we've established and as proven today, it does have absolutely gaping performance.
Oh, come on!
And beats the quickest that Audi or BMW have to offer in this class.
And the fact that it's kept a V8 and not gone to something like a 6 or even a 4-cylinder is monumental to its desirability. And apart from that weird 1-to-2 shift, the execution of the hybridness makes for an incredibly gratifying and confidence-inspiring torque-filled experience. It also has the sharpest handling, as well as, in our minds, the most desirable road presence of the three. And yes, its AMG-ness might be stealing the spotlight from the S-Class part a bit, but short of something like a Bentley Flying Spur Speed, nothing quite gives you the total aggregate of this much luxury and performance at the same time. So there we have it, the new S63. Thanks for watching.